I feel like every website, every Instagram post, everywhere I look, everybody's wearing a prong set Miami Cuban link. It feels like nobody else wants to do anything pave set or flower set. Everybody wants a prong set. They like that heavy gold look or those sharp edges. I wasn't able to get my hands on a prong set Miami Cuban link, but I got a prong set Miami Cuban something. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you onto this shit, and you guys let me know if this is your style or is just getting played out.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Now, prong set, prong set, prong set. I'm not a person who's a prong set person. Full disclaimer right from jump. Just prong set just never did it for me. Maybe it's because I'm more of a traditionalist, or maybe just because I like the whole flower set or pave set regular Cuban link. It might take away from the gold, diamonds are not valued as high, etc, etc. Whatever your belief system is in jewelry, I respect it, and it's style and personal preference. For me, prong set ain't it. But all these other websites, whether it's gold-plated, Instagram jewelers, or whatever the case may be, rappers are all wearing fucking prong set. It's the latest and greatest. I personally don't think it's a style trend that's going to continue. I think people are going to start reverting back to the traditional, either solid plain Jane Miami Cuban link or go back to the flower or pave set. I think the prong set is just a fad, but for some people who like the fad, they have the chains or they have the prong set rings. Now what you're looking at here is a 14 karat gold, almost 3 carats of Miami Cuban link ring prong set, but only on the top. So as you can see here, the prongs and Cuban link stops on the side. I'm also not the biggest fan of that for me personally. I like the whole wraparound look, that's just me. But the good shit about this kind is that it's completely adjustable. Unless you're getting custom fitted for the full Cuban ring like this, with the prong set, you still have the fact to adjust it down to a size. Like this is way too big for me, but I can have it adjusted, chopped, and melted together, and it'll look like nothing ever happened. Or you can go for that infinity look when it comes to the pave style Cuban link. So this for me is more of the traditional look. I like the chain in this format, but obviously this is a lot more blingier. So to set this up, they weld metal chunks right on top and then drill the diamonds into that metal chunk rather than drilling it right into the piece. So it's a little bit more metal on top of the gold. So the pricing might be a little bit higher because of the added gold, but I don't think it'll bump it up too drastically. I don't know about y'all, but again, I'm more of a traditional factor. This is definitely more my speed. This one is definitely a lot louder, a lot sexier, a lot more club-like. If you catch the right light on this joint, it's just gonna blast, especially in that club scenario when we ever get to go back to a club for those who go. Different millimeters, this one's a lot bigger and this one's a lot flashier, but this one is more kind of like a subtle flex, and then when you see it, you're like, oh, okay, shit, this is my type of vibe. Clearly, this one pokes out more, even in the camera. When I'm looking at it, I'm just like, shit. That's the type of vibe that you're getting from it. Again, prong set for me is just not my personal cup of tea, but some people like those sharp edges, and this is just my conspiracy theory. I feel that a lot of jewelers take shoddy chains and kind of more gapped out chains, set the prongs a little bit tighter to make it look like it's tight links. And that's just my theory. I'm being a little bit of a conspiracy theorist here, but that might be where people tend to hide or just tuck in little imperfections in the chain. Let me do some prong sets. Let me put those prong sets close to make it look like the chain has tight links, and then, oh, no one is the wiser. I'll save a couple of bucks and maybe cut. I don't know if that's the case, but that's just my theory. So for me, this is more my style than this one, but I'm here to show you guys options and let you guys determine what is more of your flow. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. Both of these joints is from Daniel Jewelry Inc. You can email them, DM them, or call them for inquiries on any of these type of rings, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is? The biggest in the game. Let me know what you want to see next, B. Smooches.
Cubano, 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 Cubano. What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. Cubano.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.